Hello. Happy Sunday, everyone. Welcome, everybody. How are you guys doing? How is everyone doing? Tell me where you're tuning in from. If you're in the US, if you're in Chicago, if you're in LA, if you're in Dallas, Texas, if you're in Kigali too, listen. Welcome, everybody. I'm super excited for this live. Can you guys hear me? Thank you guys for joining in. I am so happy. I can't wait to let me see if my guests are already here. First of all, I want to see who's attending the Rwandan convention this summer. Oh, we have somebody from Bukavu. Oh my God, this is amazing. Yes, welcome. We have South Africa. We have Masaka, Uganda. What? We have Oregon. What? We have LA. Wow. How exciting is this? Umva, thank you guys for being here. Welcome. Okay, I see the Eunice is here. Ernesto is here. Guys, let's start our live. And sweet. We just want you guys to come to the Rwandan convention. And this one is mainly going to focus on the youth empowerment, roll calling. Hold on, I'm trying to see if, so let me send an invitation to my other guest, Ernesto. There we have Ernesto.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. All right, we good.
Yeah, Karibu, how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm doing great. How about you?
Looking fresh. Where are you?
Thank you. I'm in DC right now.
Oh, you're in DC?
Yeah.
Okay, everybody, we need to know who's from DC, who's tuning in from DC right now.
Actually, we pretty much have people from everywhere. I saw you when you were saying people from Bukavu.
We have Bukavu, we have Masaka, Uganda, we have Oregon,
Wow.
we have Atlanta in
Wow.
the house.
Dang.
Okay,
That's great. That's great.
I know. Okay, so I think
Mm,
Eunice is already here too.
okay.
Iraba as well. So I don't know if I should.
Mm.
I don't want to introduce you guys. I want you guys to do the honor to introduce yourselves.
Oh, there
The
she
boss
is.
lady is here.
Oh gosh.
Uh-huh.
Eunice,
Okay.
karibu,
Yeah.
Yes.
karibu.
Merci,
Medium,
merci.
medium.
Video. Hi, in Iraba.
Dang.
Welcome.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah. Are you tuning
You
in from
guys,
Rwanda or here?
Oh, I'm here. I'm in Dallas.
You're in Dallas, Texas. Oh my
Yes,
God. This is amazing. We have Houston, DC, LA, and Dallas. Wow, I
exactly.
love
you
it.
guys are looking
This
so
is
good. Oh my
the
God.
diversity
Thank
is just
you.
Thank
amazing.
you.
Kuki mutari mwabinjye ngo dukwiye ukuntu nagiye nitwara abantu.
Ntabwo bakubwiye nta muntu wagusize makeup.
Ntabwo nigeze, I did not read the memo. I guess I
But
read the
where is the
memo.
poudre se basi? So
Yeah.
anyhow,
Yes.
guys, I want you guys to introduce yourselves. Um, so maybe let's start with the men. Let's start with the king here. We're starting with
No,
Ernesto.
I was,
Should we proceed in English or Kinyarwanda?
I think we can mix. It's better to mix, right?
Yeah, yeah, why not? Mhm.
Yeah. I was actually about to say the ladies first, but yeah, let me go first.
You go
So,
first.
okay, so my name is Ernesto Ujeziwe. I believe abantu benshi tumaze kumenyerana kuri iyi mihanda. And I used to be a journalist, so I worked on media houses back home and here in the States. But right now, I'm focusing on event management and talent booking. So I have a company called Afro Hub Music. I'm pretty sure a lot of people knows about Afro Hub because we've been hosting events and concerts, around different cities in the US. So
Mhm.
and we're here as part of Rwandan community in DFW and the Rwandan embassy, just to organize the convention. And yeah, I'm looking forward to to meeting you all guys in Texas. Yeah. Thank you.
I love that. I love that. So check your network because it's kind of breaking up a little bit.
It is? Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Can do.
Okay.
Mm.
Vice President, ni wo kuri ki?
Eh, muri
I'm
Houston.
doing
Houston.
Umuyobozi mukuru.
Umuyobozi wo muri
okay.
Houston.
Okay, reka nanjye noneho ni-introducing. My name is Eunice Karenzi
Yeah.
Kakoma. Most people know me by Eunice Karenzi, and I am the vice president of the Rwandan community in Houston. And I am also one of the organizers for this Rwanda convention that we're having take place in July in Dallas. And I am also a member of the youth, by the way.
Hello.
Don't forget that. You
Akukan.
have to
Great.
mention that too.
We should add
Make
that
it
Yeah.
as
clear.
well.
Mm.
Yes. So I'm not sure what else you want to know. What do I do in regular life? I mean,
I think this is all about the convention. So
this is all about the
we're here
convention.
just,
So
yes.
yes, I am just yes, I'm an organizer of the convention. Very actively involved. And so today I want to, you know, answer a few questions, just talk about everything convention, try to rally our youth to come because a lot of the stuff that we're doing is geared towards them. So yeah. Hmm.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Hanyuma
ma'am. That's
rero,
it.
Iraba, you're next.
Let me make it clear first. It's Irava.
Iraba.
If you guys know Amarava, so yeah, I go for Irava.
Thank
So
you so much.
yeah, my name is Klenia Irava, as you can see there, and I'm also the founder of Irava Javis. It's a group of little kids. I teach them to dance, ibisakuzo, and all other culture related stuff. And I'm also part of the organizers of the Rwanda Convention. I'm also working together, like hand in hand with Eunice. Yeah.
Amazing.
And you are
you're
also part of the
part of the
youth.
youth. We're all
Ma'am,
part of the youth.
Oh,
you have
that is very clear. I'm part of the youth, like very
do the
much.
hair
Amazing.
flip. You gotta do the hair flip.
Yeah.
There you go.
I love it.
That works.
You know,
You guys
I
are
want to,
fine.
my question, I want this to be like, I want all of us to be ourselves. I'm very intrigued of why you started Iraba.
Mhm.
What inspired you? Because we're all about, this is it's all about the Rwandan convention, but I also want the youth, anyone who's gonna watch this, to see how it's important for us to have that, to be confident enough to decide and start start our own businesses, as a Rwandan youth, and to get things started even here in the US. So I just wanted to know what inspired you to start Iraba.
Basically, I'm also a professional traditional dancer for Rwandan cultural dance, and I started it. I started it at a really young age. When I was 5 years old, I was dancing already at the Museum of Rwanda in Butare.
Wow.
So growing up, I grew loving our culture. I had my uncle who made me love it so much, like so much, because we would sit like for hours talking about like kings, who came after who, what they did, their names and stuff. So he inspired me to love that, and he would have me like dance for hours in front of him. You need to stand and dance for me. I was doing that all the time. We were getting visitors at home, and my mom would call me like, "Hey, come dance for the visitors. Show them what you can do." So growing up, that was my passion. I loved history. I loved our culture. I loved, like, if I can say, I love my country in a particular way. I won't say more than others, but I know personally that I do love my country and I wanted to do something. Coming here, it was something I thought about before coming in the US. I knew I was coming to do something about the Rwandan culture, but I didn't know exactly what. So reaching here, that is when I said, hey, our kids are speaking English. They're doing everything that in an American way. So I wanted to share with them part of what I was given since I was young, so they can also have that and get to love our culture and know what our culture is about. Basically, what that was the point of me doing that.
That's amazing.
That's
Wow.
great. Yeah,
That's amazing.
is the Ilava the like a flower or okay? What's the difference between Ilava and the Amalava, the dance.
Amaraba, so it will require me to explain that in Kinyarwanda. So amaraba n'imbyino z'ikinyarwanda murabizi ko zitwa amaraba. So amaraba ni imbyino abakobwa babyinaga imbere y'umwami bashaka kwerekana ubwiza bwabo, bagatega amaboko, bakaba elegant kugira ngo nyine umwami avuge, oh wow, this is what we have. So iraba ni ibirango by'ubwiza, bisobanuye ibirango by'ubwiza. So basically iraba is part of those miteguro, ibintu byiza bigaragaza ubwiza bw'umuco wacu.
Wow,
Oh, okay.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. I just
Yeah.
learned. Hey, that's
Yeah.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Y'all have babies and call them iraba.
Hey, Carissa. And we have to
Yes.
bring them so we can they can also learn how to dance. I love dancing too. So
Oh, yeah.
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 Okay.
Thank
All
you. I
right. So
appreciate it.
we're gonna. You're welcome, honey. We're gonna take this question to now. You know, we're gonna get to you, Ernesto. 1 second.
Okay.
But now
Okay,
we're
no,
going
I'm
to
good. I'm
Eunice.
good. No, I'm okay. I'm fine.
We're going to Eunice. Eunice.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
tell us a little bit about the Rwandan Convention and the youth empowerment. How is that connecting the Rwandan Convention with the youth? What's the connection, and what's the mission?
That's an excellent question. So first, I'll begin by explaining what the Rwanda Convention is, because I do know that there's some confusion between Rwanda Convention and Rwanda Day, right? Rwanda Convention is an event that is organized, is sponsored, and is funded by the Rwandan community abroad, specifically here in the US and in Canada, right?
Okay.
Whereas Rwanda Day is organized, funded by the government and invites us as the people. Right now, it's the other way around, right?
Okay.
So we are putting together a weekend of all kinds of, activities that are very educational, that are fun, that are engaging, but also have value to add to our youth, right? Um, so the other part of your question was, how does it connect with the youth? We all understand that the majority of the population in Rwanda right now is 35 and under, right? So we know that most of our human resources are in the youth. And in order to progress our country in a way that in a positive way, in a way that we want to be in the next 10, 15, 20 years, we cannot do that unless the youth is involved, because that's where the majority of the human resources are, right? So
Absolutely.
it is imperative that we keep our youth that's living in the diaspora connected to the country. It is imperative that we take care of them in a way that is culturally we want them to belong, is what I mean. And we want them to stay connected to their roots, to understand where they're come from, to understand where they're going, and also to show them that we are there for them as a country, right? So understanding that the greater population of the country is the youth, understanding that that's where our human resources are, that's where our brightest minds are,
Yeah.
that is where our energies are. We need to invest in our youth to help us help them, but also help the country get us to where we need to go. Yes, ma'am.
Wow. That's lovely. Ernesto, you want to add anything to that? Especially coming from the entertainment side. After
Yeah,
how
definitely.
what are you cooking for
Yeah,
us?
yeah. As you guys know, in Afro Hub, we do events, like all types of events. So I would say in this convention, we're pretty much focusing on youth. So we bring in like youth entertainments with our like we have the entertainers like the DJs, but the DJs like the that you guys like the artists. We have their we haven't put the lineup yet, out here because we're still, trying to see if we can get all those, I mean, artists and all the DJs and all those entertainers all together. The visas issues and stuff. But so far so good. We have those who are, who live here in the States, so they're gonna be part of the convention. And then hoping that we will also have, others from Rwanda. And yeah, as as they know, like as usual, it's always late in Afro Hub. So we can't wait. You can't wait,
So
Yeah.
there's gonna we are definitely turning up, huh? Because the turn up,
Yeah,
definitely the
like
turn
from
up has to be
Friday,
there. Eunice was
from
like,
Friday to
yeah.
Sunday. It's a whole weekend long. It's a whole weekend long. It's not just Saturday. No, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. If you want to stay, you can
I
even stay there up to Tuesday. It's all good, you know.
I,
Takes us
I
anymore.
love I love
Yeah.
it, Kavis. Wow,
Mm.
wow. So
Yeah.
Eunice, with because I also heard that there's gonna be some culture. I think maybe this is another question for Iraba. So
Mm.
in terms of youth empowerment, with the Rwandan convention, so what is like something so unique that's gonna happen that's we've never seen before, especially from people who have attended Rwanda Day before. What is something that, hey, you know what? It's like, look, you guys have to attend. You can't miss out on this one. What is that, the unique part of this Rwandan convention?
Yeah, that's a good question. What I would say that there will be a lot of things that you guys are not expecting, but most importantly, there will be cultural performances, and there will be also people talking about like the history of Rwanda, like telling the youth what they missed. Because being here in the US and spending like a lot of time for those who were born here or who came here like so young, now they let me not say they don't have a clue of what is our culture about or our history. There will be a reconnection to our roots. People will be talking about what happened and interesting the youth. For those, especially some kids be here for a long time and they don't feel the need to go back home and have an experience, like go visit the museums and see what Rwanda was about. Because when you don't know what happened in the past, how are you going to know how you're going to do in the future? So there will be those opportunities where the youth will have the opportunity to reconnect with their roots, so they know, oh, so we came from here, so from starting from here, this is what we need to do just to keep our country moving, improving, going forward.
Oh, I love that, connecting to our roots. I love that.
We're
Wow.
basically bringing Rwanda to them to make it easier for them, because we do know that going to Rwanda sometimes can be hard for young people.
True.
Absolutely.
So this is
Mm.
an
Sometimes
attempt.
they don't even feel the need to go there. They like, oh, the US is like up to date. We want to stay here and just enjoy the US. But having that craving of knowing, oh, if my ancestors were this way, I just want to know how were in the time of the kings, how things were done, and now that the technology is, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
And they should
Wow.
also learn how to dance Amarara instead of twerking,
That
and
is for sure. That is for sure. There will be a
Instead
lot
of
of shows.
twerking.
yeah, yeah.
I'm
Hey,
sure Ernesto
Priscilla.
has no idea what to does.
Absolutely. Wow. So, and
Yeah.
then in terms of, basically, you're bringing Rwanda to them. But then we have other communities, like, other Africans who want to attend. What would you say? Especially, you have people who want to connect with Rwanda from other, communities. What is one word that you share with them, Eunice? Especially, like business owners, people want to just also, is this also a good opportunity for people for to network? Do you what would you say, about that?
Think, first of all, it should be understood that even though it's a Rwanda convention, uh, everybody's welcome, regardless of nationality, creed, race, or color, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's welcome as long as they register and show up to the event. To answer the question on if it's going to be a good opportunity for, to find opportunities and business investments, I will say that with 100% certainty. If you are in the diaspora and you're looking for ways to break into the Rwandan market, you're looking for ways to even understand how it works. Where do you begin? I know that we all know, at least those of us who are plugged in, we all know that Rwanda is a very good place to do business. We all know that, you get your business registered and going within 12 hours. We all know that there's a lot of political will and government structures in place to make it easy for business owners to be successful. But, you know, we, for any foreigner or anybody that's non-Rwandan, friends of Rwanda is what we call them, that wants to get more information, this is a good place for them to be. We will have in attendance, we have banks that will be here talking to us about some products that they have for the diaspora. Products like loans, products like banking services, ways to invest in the country without necessarily having to be there. We have institutions such as, you know, ministries and RDB, the Rwanda Development Board. The Rwanda Development Board will be speaking to us very specifically and very with a lot of detail on the very main ways that on the very many sectors that exist for investment in Rwanda, where the need is, and how to get there. They'll basically be hand holding us really for, you know, to get businesses going in Rwanda. Networking, absolutely. I mean, how often do we get an opportunity to be 1,000, 2,000 Rwandans in the same place? So obviously we will be seeing Rwandans from all corners of the world, all corners of the country, including some from back home. For me, I'll speak for myself, right? I find it exciting when I get into a building and everybody looks like me and talks my language. There's nothing, you know, there's nothing more. It's very heartwarming for me. So I take any opportunity to attend something like this because it's very rare in this country that, you know, you run into an opportunity like that. So yes, plenty of ways to network. We're also considering a career fair of sorts. We have people living in the US who are Rwandans, who are successful, who have worked their ways up and have lots of experience to share with our youth. I am mid-career, maybe 15 years, so I may not have as much to share, but we have people who have succeeded in the tech industry, in the medical industry, in the finance and business industry, who will all be there with a lot of insight to share. It's happening in July, so there's a
Spill
lot
the
of kids who have
tea.
just
Just tell us at least one person. Come
Yeah,
on,
that's
spill
me.
the
that's
tea. You know, to give us a little bit of like special guests. You know, one or two. That's it.
Um, so where was I? Now I've lost my train of thought.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We'll have a lot of kids. It's in July, so I
Yes.
know there's so many students who have just graduated, who are trying to figure their way through life, who are trying to, you know, where the opportunities are. And it is always helpful to have someone somewhere that can hold your hand and at least just show you the ropes, even though they, you know. So we're going to be doing something like that
Oh,
for our recent grads. So we encourage them to come in many numbers. The entrance fee is right now only $35 for students,
it's on
and it co-
sale.
and
It
it's
is
on
on
sale.
sale.
That's
It's
true.
a sale. You guys better jump in
Yeah.
and grab yours.
Yep, it's on sale through the end of this month. And the $35 will give you access to day one, day two, and day three. It'll cover meals for day one and two.
what?
Oh.
Um, right. So I mean, it's a
That's a
steal.
sale. That's
It's
a really
Yeah,
good deal
Yeah,
right
yeah.
there.
yeah.
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 Gutanga ubunani. Imagine
Abanyeshuri, ewan.
And it's
ibaze
Kabisa,
not
gutanga
let's
going
get
to
ubunani
it.
muri
last
July.
long.
Ibaze gutanga
It's not
ubunani
going
muri
to
July.
last long. Whoever wants to grab that one quick, you better do that now.
Oh,
Because
yes.
Oh,
in the days to come, the prices might go high. We never know.
Not
yeah.
might.
Good
They
point.
And
will.
also if I tap in on what Eunice was saying,
Yeah.
to just to try to touch on all angles. So we even have like different speakers that are no Rwandese, like people who have, as she said, who have like different experience. And most of them are, I would say popular or, influential. So it would be really a great opportunity for, uh, the Gen Z or, the youth, the Rwandan youth in the US to come and, and connect with those people. And again, with entertainment as well, we're trying to also bring the
Spill the tea. Give
African,
us one
yeah,
person at
African
least.
vibes. Yeah,
Eh?
yeah. Let me give you,
Give
like
us
some
one
of
person.
the
I think I'm gonna
like
kuchima man.
that's why I was asking from my people from Canada. Like right now we have like one of the the hottest DJ in Canada. Run like he's called DJ TT. He's Rwandese, but he's doing really really amazing.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's doing amazing in Canada. Like people in Canada they know him, so he's
Yeah.
gonna be with us.
Yeah.
We have another big DJ. who lives here in America, but we don't want to put him out right now. But he's no Rwandese. He's one of the popular African DJ. I'm pretty sure they know how we did in the Rwanda day. So we had a beautiful DJ from Uganda, DJ Key, and then we had DJ Shinsky from Kenya. So we're trying to do the same. We're trying to have the same vibes. We're trying to have those DJs and of course the artists. They know ba Meddy baba hano muri Amerika, ba Benny, ba Shafi. So abo bose baba hano muri Amerika. So why not? Why
n'abamasamba
not? Aba-
n'intore zo muri amerika zose zizaba
Yeah.
zihari aba
Bashobora
professionals.
kutaboneka bose wenda icyarimwe ariko muri abo ngabo
Mhm.
tuvuze eventually there's gonna be so we ask you guys to jump on the tickets really quick. Ko tugira ikibazo again, we always have issues with the Rwandese to buy tickets on the last minute, and if you buy ticket on the last minute biratucanga twebwe, we don't know what to expect and like which number that we should plan for. So if you guys buy tickets ahead of time, then it will give us an opportunity to give you a good show. Yes.
Okay, so where
Also,
should they go to buy tickets, to register? Give us the location. I know it's in Dallas, but people are like, Dallas where? So
Magali, my apologies. Before we jump on that
yes.
and tell people where to register and all that, I would like also to emphasize on what already Eunice touched on. It's like kind of emphasize on it. I know there's youth here and other young people who have been writing their projects in their little books, thinking about things to do in the future, maybe tearing some pages and writing some new pages. I want just to tell them this is the opportunity to bring out that book where you write all your projects or all those projects that have been fighting in your head.
Yes.
You will find the proper mentorship in this event. The opportunity to meet the leaders and other people who have been successful, or also the people who are already still working on it, but who knows how it goes and where to start from. That is the time to get your mentorship and know where to start and just have a way of doing the things that you're already on.
I love that. Thank you for touching. Yeah, thank you for emphasizing that.
Yeah, I think if there is a way we can pin these comments I
yeah,
wrote,
the-
it's the website. Can we?
Yeah.
I don't know how to pin it. Can you maybe if you can pin it like so that people can be able to
I'm
see?
actually
But yeah,
trying to pin it. Yeah.
yeah.
All right. I just pinned it. Yeah.
Mm.
So people can buy tickets on the www.runandconvention.com. Guys, make your way there. There's a sale going on for $35 only. You'll be covered for 3 days, right? Including what's the inclusion? Food and what?
The $35 is for students, and it will cover entry to all 3 events, all the days, the convention events for the 3 days. And I'm going to clarify that point here in a little bit. And then non-student single is $50.
Okay.
Couples is $85. And
The rich aunties
good pricing. Good pricing.
rich aunties and the uncles.
You say what? Rich aunties and uncles?
I say rich aunties and uncles when it's 75. She don't call me an army.
How much is it for the rich aunties and uncles?
the rich aunties,
that's money.
it's all the same. It's all the same. So we're being fair across the board. The rich aunties and uncles can bring their money to spend within the convention because we're gonna have expos and things to buy. Okay.
Love it.
So I know that you keep asking for detail and a little bit to Gasogo and Jeze to Babonje Mogache. I want to do a quick run through of what the program is going to look like.
Yes.
On Friday night when we arrive, that is the arrival night, we're gonna have a Kwibohora 31 cocktail. Yes. We're going to Kwibohora and we're going to release all those shackles, you know what I mean?
Yes, I love that.
Yes. And we will be joined. We'll be joined by Masamba in Hore.
Love it.
And of course, the Kwibohora is a very profound, very uniting event for us as Rwandans. So we'll have involvement of our officials and leaders from back home. Following that, we have what we call Hove Night, and that's going to be the turn up.
Gonna be lit.
Um,
We
It's
love
gonna be
that.
lit.
We love to turn
yes,
up.
we shall go duhoberane rwose tumarane urukumbuzi tubyine turye ducuguse imibiri and then we'll lead into the next day. On Saturdays where we're going to have a majority of the educational things that I was talking to you about. We're going to have some panels, some talks, some breakout sessions. We will also have the expo. We will have an opportunity for our sponsors to talk to us, tell us what services that they have, and also connect with us as the diaspora. The Rwanda embassy will also be there offering services. Their diaspora services that they offer. So, for example, passport renewals, uh,
ID,
Biometrics,
kwanoteri,
thank you.
biometrics, ibyo bintu byose.
ID. There's people who have been asking about the ID as well.
IDs,
True.
indangamuntu.
Indangamuntu, yeah.
I
Yes,
love that.
indangamuntu, IDs, all that stuff. That'll be there.
Is the ambassador
Um,
gonna be there too?
Of course.
Any
would she
official any
miss?
We need
If
a selfie.
if
Uba?
you know her, you know she will not miss.
Yes,
So,
yes. Any other
uh,
special guests from Rwanda
um,
or
me, you know.
that part? I
And
love
we
it.
still
I
have
love it.
surprises, of course. We're not gonna like tell you everything on here. 'Cause what would be like the thing
Yeah.
motivating you to come if we don't have
Tuza-
surprises included in our
tuzajya
package?
tubabonja
But
babyita kubonja
Tubabonye,
Yes.
tuzaba
Ni
tubonye
tubabonye.
too.
ukubabonja gake and then
tuza tudropinga
more
umuha.
surprises to come.
I
Yeah.
Yeah.
love it. I
Mm.
love
Mm.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Any
Um,
final words? Anything we should touch on?
I wasn't done with the
Okay.
schedule.
My bad.
Uh, so
Yeah.
on Saturday night,
Yes.
tuzatarama nanone with our favorite, the
Okay.
Ben. That's who's gonna close us out
Saturday
on
night.
Saturday evening night.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
And then on Sunday, for the people like you, Miss Magali, who hold the country up in spirit and in prayer, we have a prayer breakfast
Amen.
that is
Amen.
going to be yes. It's going to be attended by, of course, spiritual leaders within our community, but also
Yeah.
some that are coming from Rwanda. We
Mm.
also have some gospel artists that are going to entertain us that day.
I
We
love
Mm.
will
it.
also have what we're calling Afro Brunch, where
Ukwinegura ni ukuvuga abantu tutagiye
Kunegura.
gusenga hari ahantu tuzicara tukaganira tukabikurikirana.
I love it. I love
and,
it.
and hey, that's where we're gonna have the big DJ, the African DJ. So it's gonna be a venue, like a beautiful venue to relax, where we're gonna have like a brunch,
Like a day
L-
party.
Yeah, it's actually a day party with, a lot of games, entertainment, and even you just, even bring your bikini, it's gonna be water and everything. So
Oh,
you know how
there's a
Galaska
pool?
in the summertime. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Bye. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys heard what he just said, okay? Bring your
Mm.
bring
We're
your
actually
tires.
dropping the venues. We are dropping the venues starting from next week so that people can go online and visit those venues and see what to expect. If you want to see the menu of those restaurants, if you want to see what to expect, like in terms of entertainment that are not in those venues that we will use. So everything is going to be dropped starting from next week so that people can go online and they can be sure of what to expect.
Oh,
I
and
love it. I
I
love it.
already see here some rich uncles are buying tickets for people, huh? I'm
Oh
loving it.
Hey.
shit! Oh
Thank
shit!
Ah,
That's
you,
what's
rich
perfect.
up.
uncle. Thank you, rich uncle. You're doing it.
Rich Uncle Ngabo, the country thanks you for your
Yeah,
contribution,
ubu
kabisa.
turamwemera ubu ngubu ni umwe mu bakire twemera ni umwe mu bakire twemera twubaha.
Reka
I am
dutana na
I'm 11 years old now. Starting from
Oh,
today, I want a
somebody just
ticket from rich uncle.
there's a question from this. Actually, there's a question here. Would need mental health related speakers?
Mental health?
Yeah,
say that.
we'll need mental health related speakers.
Is that a question or a
It's a
comment?
question. I think it's a question. Maybe they are looking for mental health.
We
Your
will
panel,
have
maybe?
Yeah,
we will have
mental health
discussion.
panel.
There is going to be discussion about the various challenges that the youth in the US face. And one of those challenges is struggles with mental health, substance abuse, things like that. So yes, there's definitely going to be conversation on that.
Oh,
Just to assure you, it's just not on the panel. We already thought about everything that the youth will need, and every subject will be touched on.
love it. So
Oh, actually,
how many panels do we have again? We have like 3 different panels, right? 4?
Yeah.
Or
Can you
we have
Eunice,
4.
in my DM, there's someone who asked about the games. You did not, maybe we forget about the games, right? Did
Oh,
we mention the
yes.
games? Yeah, someone asked it, had mumbajije niba twarakuyemo games. No, I'm sure the games are still
No.
on.
Oh,
I just
that's
don't
Games are
have the,
on
you
Friday.
can,
On
you have the
Friday, we
details?
have basketball, we have volleyball, and I'm not sure about soccer, but I think we have all 3.
Okay, basketball and what else again?
Volleyball and
Volleyball.
soccer.
And soccer.
Yeah.
Okay. And then
Football.
in terms of panel units, can you specify exactly what the panels are going to be about? Like, what are the panels about?
Yes. Let me pull up my agenda
Actually,
very quickly and I'll run it over.
there's one panel that I cannot wait. The Pan African panel, like where, you know, and the business. Yeah, that's actually
Oh, those
those.
are really good. Pan
Yeah,
Africa
yeah.
and business panel. Oh, I love that.
Yeah, because we want to know where to invest in Rwanda, like which sector that we tujyana amafaranga yacu. Our rich uncles barukotana, they have to. You want to know where to invest their money,
Yes,
so
And we
exactly.
have friends of
that's the way to
Rwanda
go.
too. We have friends of Rwanda.
Yes.
Oh yeah, yeah. Actually, yesterday I was talking to my friends who has like they have a company. They're actually based in LA. They have a company called Kaftam. They really make like good, shirts and stuff, but they really focus, their audience was pretty much in West, like West Africa. So they heard about convention and they were like, "Oh, so we cannot wait to come and connect with our people." So just to say that we have people who were not really connected with our community, but now are ready to come and join us. So it's gonna be really, really amazing.
Love it.
Yeah.
That's
And the
good.
people who thought they loved my baby's performance in the past, this time you'll be amazed.
No,
Don't
actually,
Oh,
just
I'm
miss.
so looking forward
actually
to
should start
that.
dropping some videos, just for us. Who knows? I may bring my
Listen,
daughter.
listen, inbox,
Okay.
Ernesto.
Okay.
Okay,
Mm.
so on the question about the panels, we have one that's going to be about reaffirming Rwandan values and staying connected to deliver the future we want, which ties into what I was talking about earlier, getting our youth, the larger population of our country, to get connected in delivering and building the future that we want.
Amazing.
And then we will have a panel on Rwanda towards a clear and compelling value chain proposition. So this one is the one that's going to talk about the investment and business opportunities. We are expecting
Mhm.
RDB to be there. We're expecting some people who have lived experience of having gone to Rwanda, invested, had challenges and had successes, and they're going to be coming and talking to us about how they did it. And then we have a youth anchor for the future. And this is where we're going to be transferring knowledge and skills, kind of what I was talking to you about with, helping our youth that's here figure their way out career-wise. So we're seeking, to give our children, not children, but give our youth direction. That's the afternoon panel. And then we have one, as Klinia mentioned, on history and culture. That's sort of going to give us a good history of where we've been from the very beginning, where we are now, and where we're trying to head. And
Oh,
then
that's
that,
lovely.
yes, and
And
then
people know who to expect kuri pano nk'izo z'amateka. We already know people like bajya batusobanurira ibintu by'amateka, so they have, you
mhm,
know.
mhm.
Listen, I don't know for you guys, but for me, anything related to our culture in Amateka is very interesting. If you give it time and try to understand it, it's really nice and interesting.
Yeah, and it teaches us to challenge some of the things that we have been taught as people living in the
All,
West.
all about it, yes.
No, we
Yeah.
really need it. We really need it.
Oh,
Mm,
wow.
Mhm.
I'm looking forward to that. Okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
And
Mm,
so there was a question here. Is that all, Eunice? Not to cut you off.
no, that's it. What was the
That's
That's
question?
it? Okay, perfect. So there's somebody who asked if we have hotel discounts and preferred airport to land on. That's a good question.
Yes, we do have 3 hotel
Mm-hmm.
discounts. And they're actually, I'm excited about them because they are very reasonable.
Mm.
Those flyers are gonna drop today or tomorrow.
Okay.
Um, but the prices have already been locked in, so they need not worry about, if it's late,
Oh, beautiful.
will they pay more? They are time locked, meaning we have to book them, I think, by June 15th.
Mm-hmm.
But we have 3. We have the Westin
Mm-hmm.
that's within the convention center.
Okay.
Then we have the Marriott, which is directly across from the
Mm-hmm.
convention center.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have the Hyatt that's also within walking distance of the convention center.
I love it. Is this
And
gonna be in Dallas, like, or it's
Irving.
Irving? Okay.
in
It's part of
Irving.
Irving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
Irving.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love it.
hmm
So then
And so
DFW will be the best airport then.
DF,
Yeah.
Yes.
DFW
DFW.
International, yeah,
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
is, right? It's like 30
It's
Yeah.
minutes.
actually the convention is actually 10 to 15 minutes away to DFW and
Mm.
to less than 15 minutes as well to
Oh,
Lowfield because
It's
Nizon
less.
Airport in
oh,
Muri that is in the area.
I bet
So
oh.
it's either
low
DFW
field is in
or
about
Lowfield.
25 minutes.
Mm.
Mm,
Yeah.
Oh
Mm.
my God, that's convenient.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then
I'll,
I've
Yeah.
also heard of some people getting together and getting Airbnbs together.
Mm-hmm.
I've already heard of like 4 groups that are doing that. So,
Mm-hmm.
it becomes economical. So they're welcome to do
yeah.
that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, we also have people in the community, DFW community who have like cars who also will be, helping people who want to, move around and go visit some stuff. I guess I believe all of those people will be,
Mm-hmm.
starting to advertise their stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and those restaurants, the after party venues, they are all in the area. Like twagerageze kureba ahantu hari convenient for you guys, like in less than 15 minutes, so that you can be able to to move around.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. So that does that mean also like the after parties, like Queen Egura, all of that is gonna be in the within the area as well.
Yeah, yeah,
Everything will be
yeah.
in the area.
Oh, I
No
love
Make
it.
more,
sure that
no
nobody will
more
be
than 10,
driving more
15
than
minutes.
30 minutes, like 25 minutes.
Yeah.
No long drives. Yeah.
Mm, mm,
Lovely. Wow, that's
yeah.
amazing.
hmm
Okay.
Mm.
Anybody wants to add something before we conclude? We were
Yeah,
good
we
on
have
time,
only one.
guys.
We,
Nagot
Only
Farondogo.
we
no,
did
definitely.
well, and
Actually, we did for
everything
five
is
minutes.
basically covered.
Yeah. So for me, all we ask them as Afro Hub is that we will have like the. I mean, it's not like the dress code is not really enforced. We don't really enforce on dress code, but it would be really, really nice and good if you guys bring in made in Rwanda outfits. Because let's say for holiday nights, it would be fine. It would be good if we all look, Rwandan.
Zambra
So yeah, but
imikenyero
And
guy
so
mishanana.
you don't want to see me
Diye
okay.
twerking
ndashaka
in
mba
the
mushanana.
Mikenyero. It's gonna
Urumva
be twerking in
biremewe.
Mushanana now.
Why not?
Kabisa.
Why not? Actually, nabonye hari abantu basigaye bakora like the bikinis and the how do you the crop top
Yeah.
of made in Rwanda. So you should rock those.
Okay.
Especially that
Nubwo,
it's gonna be really hot. In Dallas.
right.
Yeah, it's
Mm,
hot.
Nubwo
It's
utaba
gonna be hot
umushanana,
too.
nubwo
mm,
utaba
Mm-hmm.
umushanana ariko hakaba ari aka outfit kari finyore, kari made in
yeah.
Rwanda, please bring that
Taco
out.
time.
Akantu
Please
kari
get it.
finyore muhaca umurongo ahantu akantu kari finyore.
Signore.
Karifinyore.
Iyo yari message basically.
Guys,
Thank you.
go make sure you follow the Rwandan Convention Instagram page. There's a link in the bio if you guys want to register, you want to invite others to also register. Make sure you go to the page, follow, and go to the website. You'll be able to find all the information that you need. And if you have more questions, niba bafite ibindi bibazo sasa bashake nde sasa ninde bagomba kureaching out to niba kuri website
They can slide in our
batari
DMs. They
they
can
can
go on the
slide in the
website or slide
DM.
it. Even if they slide in
Yeah.
your DM, I'm pretty sure they're gonna have the answer. It's
Okay.
so good.
Yeah.
You guys can either slide in Ernesto or Eunice's DM.
Or your DM too, because if they do, you will let us know. So there's no
Okay, we
issue.
are here. We are all here to serve. We are all here
We
to
are all
serve.
here to serve. There's
Yes.
also Manu Ngirumwe.
Oh, na
aha, and
perezida ari
also
hano.
Kotana. Yeah, President wacu ari hano. Twagusuje muyobozi.
Twagusuje, Manu. Come on.
And
Yeah.
shout out to Obi Osuji. I hope it's a he, but he is an avid, dedicated friend of Rwanda. If you are
Absolutely.
there, if you are at the Rwanda convention in July, Obi, I would be honored to meet you and shake your hand or give you a hug. I cannot wait.
He's definitely gonna be there.
Okay. We
Yeah.
love you, Obi. I'm gonna hit the follow. There we go.
Yeah,
And shout
Wow,
out to
Eunice,
my
you
people in the
bad. You just
comment
bad. I
section.
love you though.
she's a bad influence.
This is getting out of
Yeah.
hand.
Oh my, thank you guys. Thank you all. I appreciate you. If we need to do another one, we're down. We'll do another one. But we're encouraging the Rwandan youth, Kabisa, to join. Let's love our country. Let's all come together to really just connect and know our roots and yeah, and keep us forward, keep moving forward. You know, united, strong Rwanda, one Africa.
Yeah.
That's
That's
One
it.
right.
one of
Yes.
same
That's
thing.
it.
Yeah.
That's it.
So, everybody, thank you so much and have a blessed week
Thanks
ahead.
to you, Magali. It was a good
Thank you so
time.
much.
See
Thank
y'all in
you.
Bye.
Bye.
July, okay?
See you all
Yes,
in
40
July.
days to go.
July,
40 days to go.
July 4th.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Nyoga
right.
Hunda, 20, July, summer 25. That's it.
Yeah.
Ewana,
Uretse umuntu
kapisa.
uzaba arwaye cyangwa yamugaye
Nah,
nta yindi
you know.
excuse. Nta
Nah,
yindi.
Bye.
Baza
all right.
tujya